James, thank you so much for joining the Australia today.
My pleasure.
James, tell us that if you see the situation currently, investments from Australia into India are not really at par with some other countries. So, are there any factors which contribute to that, and are there ways to overcome that?
So I think we are probably at one of the most exciting points in the history of the Australian and Indian relationship. Economically, things have never looked better for both economies working together, and we are just finishing the AIBC conference to celebrate the 75th anniversary of India's independence, which is a wonderful occasion. I think it's really showcased a lot of energy and dynamism and enthusiasm to build the links in both directions. So the intention is there, which is great. And I think now the work falls to all of the rest of us who are active in venture capital, startups and technology in general to make these links real and to really deliver the business impact for both economies. So I believe very strongly that as we generate more role models, more successful startups that have launched into India from Australia, I think you'll find that more and more of our colleagues will see that success and follow along with it, and people will start to understand better the level of opportunity that is in front of people. And the same thing for Indian startups coming here to Australia. There's a lot of great opportunities, and I think as those become more tangible, more real, people will naturally gravitate towards them.
And just one follow-up question, James, that do you think any concrete steps or what steps can be taken on both sides to really galvanize this bilateral investment relationship between the two countries?
So that is a very big question, and I think there's a lot of very hard work going in at the government levels in both directions, as we've seen recently. Also on the business side of things, my sense is that it's about, in effect, a rebranding exercise, building understanding between the two communities of what the opportunity looks like and how to really grasp it. And at a very tangible level, things like how do you set up a company in the other country? How do you start to build those trade links? How do you go about marketing, understanding what people want and what they'll pay for, what their needs are, and then how do you serve them in the most effective way? And as that comes through more and more, as we have more people who can point to their successful track record in those activities, I think it will become easier for people to relate to, and I think it will become easier for them to then follow along with that success. And we've just been discussing some fairly exciting measures here in Sydney in particular to showcase those successful startups and to bring that knowledge and understanding to the community here, which is really very exciting indeed.
Thank you so much, James.